Hello, weary traveler. Would you so care to accompany me to the Renaissance Fair? Hello everyone, and welcome back to Careena's Adventures. I'm Careena, and I am a novelist, costume enthusiast, and all-around lover of all things storytelling. So today I'm going to be diverging from my normal offerings of writing vlogs and writing advice videos, and bringing you with me to my first ever Renaissance Fair. I am so excited to share this with you guys. I'd been wanting to go to a Renaissance Fair for some time now and just hadn't had the right opportunity, and then some longtime friends of ours invited us to come with them to the Kansas City Renaissance Fair. I went with my dad, and I'm just gonna stop talking now and share the video with you because it was just wonderful. It was just amazing. So it is Saturday, which means that tomorrow we will be leaving for the Renaissance Fair, and Monday will actually be the Renaissance Fair. So I am busy packing, as one can imagine. I have over here my Renaissance Fair outfit and then some cushy pants to wear underneath it. They're really more like leggings in case it's cold because it may be raining and it may be a little chilly. I also have two cloaks, one for me and one for my dad who is going with me. However, these cloaks are not the type of cloaks that provide any warmth whatsoever. They're really just a hooded cape. So I'm trying to decide if in true Michaela Tours fashion, I want to just run to Walmart, grab a fleece blanket, and throw together the world's quickest warm cloak. But I only have like 2 hours before I have to go to work, and that includes eating lunch and finishing packing, so I don't know. Challenge accepted. Here we are, fleece blankets, $5. Now the question, beige or gray? Beige might go with my outfit more, but gray is going to go with more things in the future, so gray it is. Pixar lamps. Oh, curtains. These would be perfect for making a costume out of at some point. Not today, I do not have the money for that. Who am I kidding? I don't even have the time for that. Okay, so I have the blanket, and now I can go home and try to make it really fast. I don't even have time to wash the fabric before I sew this thing. Sorry, but Careena is on a major time crunch. Behold me very gracefully trying to figure out how long this can be, and if I could cut it as a circle, or if I should do it as panels. So to make a hooded cloak from a twin Walmart fleece blanket, first cut out a square of fabric for the hood, cut off the excess, and then fold your fabric like I'm doing here, so that then you can cut it using this string or something as a sort of compass into a circle shape. Now, if you are confused as to how I folded the fabric, you can just go back to the beginning of this section and just adjust the playback speed to slower so you can see what I'm doing. But cut out a neck hole, and then of course sew on the hood. Hokey dokes. Dun, dun, dun. There. I feel like it's more like a fleece poncho, but it'll work. As you will see later in the video, I did end up cutting a slit down the front of the cloak, adding a closure, and also making armholes, which, as you can see, makes it a lot more cloak-like and not so much like a big fleece poncho. Okay, we are in the car, going to Kansas City. We've been on the road for a couple hours, and I've been through my mental list like 3 times trying to make sure I didn't forget anything, but I have my costume, so that's the most important thing, right? And my dad's driving, we're getting ready to switch off. Just finished editing a very large YouTube video, and yeah, things are going good. So we met up with my grandparents who we were staying with and went out to eat at my grandpa's favorite place. Is this your favorite restaurant?
Yes, I'm afraid it is.
My grandparents had also got a new car, so my grandpa was sure to tell us about all the new bells and whistles. Also, I can't get over how funny it is the way my grandma describes the thing that used to tell them what their speed was.
It's 30 miles an hour. We turned that sucker off.
142 miles left on this tank of gas.
Oh, cool.
Do you have heated seats and all that, Grandpa?
Yes.
Yes.
I bet they are. Yep.
I have a heat. These are heated. This is heated.
Steering wheel's heated.
Cool. Yeah.
Nice. And cooled. That'd feel nice in the cold winter months.
Then all there was left to do was settle in for the night and wait for the next day to come. Okay, so in all honesty, I actually slept really poorly that night. I don't know why, but I was just really anxious even as I was getting ready the next day, but This is just a great lesson that you can start off the day really anxious and on very little sleep and still have a fabulous time. Hey Grandpa, what do you think of my outfit?
Very nice.
Thanks.
Very nice.
Okay, so despite a few wardrobe malfunctions and getting out the door later than I had planned on, we are on our way to the Renaissance Fair. This is gonna be fun.
Okay.
This is so cool. Look at all the little
Which gate are we
shops.
at?
This is so cool. Got this cool little blacksmith shop thing. So when we first got there, there were these performers putting on this little skit, and they were doing audience interactions, and they asked where the story should take place. And so I said it should be a secret cave under the sea, and then this happened.
Ooh, an octopus.
Ooh, an octopus!
You don't knock my cup off. Now everyone say, oh look, 2 fairies underwater. That's not where they should be.
So yeah, I think I kind of messed up their story a little bit by choosing the setting that I did, but hey, good for them for, you know, adapting and making it work. And then as we were walking along, we kind of saw this shop right here, which like I wasn't going to not stop at, and the guy was super fun and cool and ended up telling us a really fun story.
Trivia.
Oh please, I love pirate trivia.
All right. Well, okay, here's the actual story about the eye patch. When they got into a battle at sea, the glare on the water is intense.
Yeah.
So some of the men would wear an eye patch, and it was their job to go down below decks for gunpowder in the dark hold of the ship. Well, here's how it worked. They had a man stationed at a hatch right above the powder magazine where they kept the gunpowder. And when one of the men with an eye patch came running up, he'd open the hatch and hold it open. See? And the man with the eye patch then would jump below decks and pull back the eye patch, and he could have some night vision to see. The idea was to get the gunpowder and get out of the hatch as fast as he could in case a shell was coming in, and then they could close the hatch and protect the ship, because if a shell went into the powder magazine, it'd blow the whole thing into splinters. But this is not an ordinary eye patch. I call it the automatic eye patch. Yeah. So you see, it stays in position, so it's always handy.
That's very cool. Thank you for telling us the story.
You're welcome.
One of my favorite things that we did while we were there was this cool thing where you could pay money and they had these really like big, cool looking foam weapons, and you could go to an arena and all spar and fight together. And I will be honest, I was not very good at sword fighting. I think this was the first time in my life I'd actually picked up and used an actual prop foam weapon.
So, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take our arm and we're gonna lift the right hand, or whichever hand our sword is in, and we're gonna go from shoulder to hip, strike number 1.
Thankfully, there was a little mini lesson beforehand, so I could get a feel for what the different strokes and things and blocks were, so that I would at least kind of, sort of, maybe have an idea of what I was doing. But you know what, even if you weren't very good, the point was just to have fun. And I also don't think I was technically supposed to fight with the guy in charge, but you know what, I just went for it.
Yes! He got you from behind.
Oh! Hey, I thought you just lost a limb, didn't you? Did you lose everything?
Everybody gets everything back. We're starting round number 2. Round number 2. Ready? Fight!
Which idea was it to have him fight?
She started fighting against me.
I'm going to first time.
Ah! Come on, Careena, hang in there.
It's slippery.
That's what she said.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, this is harder than it looks.
Round number 3. Ready? Fight!
I'd not engage him.
No, don't fight each other. Fight him.
Oh, fight him. Everybody go get him. Go get him, Careena. I bet he still gets you. Get him, Careena. Oh!
That was the same leg.
Oh!
And this is me whenever I disarmed the guy after coming back to show him that I had gotten some swords of my own, which, spoilers for later. So I decided I wanted to use the Renaissance Fair as a chance to practice my kind of LARP, in-person roleplay type stuff. And it took me a while to figure out what kind of character I wanted to do. At first, I pretended I was a spy, like I would spy on pirates or whatever, but that didn't work very well.
Oh, that's
The
cool.
secret costume shop in here. Oh gosh, cool.
That's really cool, man.
Look at all these cool courses.
Slippery
Oh
here.
my gosh! It's so cool in here! Gosh, these are so cool. And just in case you guys are curious, I will have links to some of the shops that I visited, including this one, in the description. So now a little bit about the outfit that I'm wearing. I made both the skirt and the bodice, and I absolutely love that outfit, but as you can see, I changed it partway through the day, and this was because it was kind of cold and rainy, and wearing something with long sleeves that I could wear pants underneath just was a lot more comfortable. The only bummer about that outfit was that, as you can see, the skirt wasn't quite tall enough, it wasn't quite narrow enough in the waistband, so a little bit of my blouse poofed out at the waist, but it's not the end of the world. It was still a cute outfit, and hey, it was warm, so that meant I didn't have to have the big bulky cloak covering up my outfit, and my dad wore the warm cloak, so that ended up working out great. So right about now, we made our first trip of many to the food area, which was a really neat area and had a lot of really cool artisans. But before I show you what kind of did or didn't happen at the jousting event that we were on our way to, first I have to show you the aftermath of whenever the boys were roughhousing and sword fighting, and one of them accidentally slashed open the other guy's bag of candy nuts.
Two of them.
That's so sad. I mean, ZJ agrees that he could have put the nuts.
So now, the jousting tournament. As you can see, it was raining, which meant that, unfortunately, the horses could not be out in the mud. It was too dangerous. So, yes, stick horses! It ended up being more of like a comedy act, but I mean, hey, good for them for having a backup plan. It was kind of sort of funny with this whole, like, Scottish mother-in-law joke, but we got bored after a couple minutes, so we kind of left.
Nice. I say at least the mother-in-law. I think that test of accuracy in order.
Test of accuracy, excellent. Well, let's bring a small child up here.
So let's talk about the king and queen. We were at the Renaissance Fair on Lords and Ladies Day, and throughout the fair they had different people dressed up as Henry VIII and Catherine Parr, whom you see here, as well as some other figures such as Mary I, who was Henry VIII's daughter, and I don't think I saw any others, but I'm guessing that there were some others. It was really cool because I actually met the Catherine Parr character before we went to the jousting tournament, only to then realize that she was the queen.
The idea as well.
Your round was most excellent, Your Majesty.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, I do like it myself. I keep coming back. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't come back.
I met your wife earlier this day.
Oh, you did indeed. She was off to the tea.
Yes. She had a most excellent gown on. She said sometimes that she does the black work on her husband's clothes as well.
Indeed. Did you wish to take the approach? You'll have to leave your sword behind.
Okay.
You wish to look?
Shall I curtsy before I...
Oh, no, you are well. We are friends.
Okay.
Long winter night.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
And now would probably be a good time to bring up that although I didn't get video of it, I did end up figuring out what I wanted my character to be and kind of sort of getting into character. Right before we left, we met up once again with the king and queen as they were walking along and talking to different Renaissance Fair visitors, and I told the queen that I was off to make our seas a safer place for everyone. So I ended up deciding to be this sort of pirate catcher character. Which, fun fact, King Henry VIII actually did improve England's navy. You know, I doubt he had short girls who had flowers in their hair and had never held a sword in their life before, but you know what? Who cares? It was fun to pretend. Oh, and did I mention they had archery? Yeah, it was really cool. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to do that. And it was actually slightly easier than I thought it would be, I guess.
Okay.
I got it! Oh my gosh, I got a bullseye!
You hit the yellow.
Wow!
This is me fighting a random person, which was actually really fun. I won. Oh, and did I mention that popping bubbles with a sword is a lot of fun?
Accuracy practice. They're so hard!
Oh, and behind the bubble popping area was this really cool building that is definitely going to be added to my list of setting inspiration from the trip.
They call me man. How old are you?
Okay, so now for what was one of the last, and in my personal opinion, one of the coolest parts from the Renaissance Fair, and that was these people. So we passed a whole bunch of different musicians throughout the day, and towards the end of the day, we came to these people for the first time. It was a couple. When we came up, they were actually singing, I think it was an old gospel song. I noticed it was about Jesus, and I thought that was really cool, so I ended up sticking around. And then afterwards, they were taking suggestions for songs, and I suggested Scarborough Fair, which I really love to sing. And I asked, hey, can I just sing along? Just assuming they would be like, sure, yeah, sing along from the crowd. And they were like, get up here. And I was like, oh, okay. And of course, you know, when I told them my name, they decided to have a little fun, but you know what? It was an absolute blast.
Let your heart beat true. Careena, Careena, far across the sea. Careena, Careena, she's far across the sea. Won't write me no letters, don't care for me. Come on, Careena.
I'm doing pirating.
I guess you could say she just cut me off. You got in the middle.
That's why I'm across the sea. I'm busy cooking pirates.
Yarr! You know what a pirate's favorite instrument to play is? Piano. You know why? 7 C's. But don't forget, think the high C. You can have that joke.
Time to find me and make love last. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Between Salisbury and Ocean vast. And he'll be a
One more time. Come on, Careena. Do it again.
Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine.
Woo! Yay!
It was an experience I won't soon forget. Unfortunately, after taking a few more pictures, it was time to bid goodbye to my beloved Renaissance Fair and prepare to head back home.
Hey guys! Hey!
Hey!
What do you think?
There's Miss Pirate.
I got a sword!
So I wanted to show you my badge for doing the archery, and I got a bullseye. Yay, that was so cool. I don't want to take this off. I want to just live in this. I guess I would miss the air conditioning. I would miss that, but other than that, I wish I could just live in that world. Maybe one summer I will just work during Renaissance Fair because I love it. It was just amazing. And of course, before we left, I had to make sure that my grandma had a copy of my novel.
Thank you.
Sure.
The Renaissance Fair was truly an amazing experience. I met so many wonderful, really cool people, and it was just unbelievable how immersive it was. It was just like getting lost in the world of my imagination, only it was real life. It was really there. I would take any opportunity to go back, and I'm so grateful for all the people who came with me and the people who worked behind the scenes to make this wonderful experience possible.
It was truly a blessing, and I hope that you all enjoyed going on this journey with me.
I love Careena. She's far across the sea. Careena.
Yeah, go ahead, cut his head off.
Don't worry, I didn't actually cut his head off. I told him he was too good of a singer, so I said I'd just make him my shantyman instead. But enough of that, it's time to get back to adventuring, so be sure to smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next adventure. Bye-bye.